Welcome to Ethical Word Education. In this session, we'll be discussing the top 25 questions on first in India on the governance. So, the first question, the first president of the Indian National Congress is W.C. Banerjee. So, what is Indian National Congress here? Indian National Congress is also called as the Congress Party or simply Congress, and it is the political party in India founded in 1885. It was the first modern nationalist movement to emerge in a British Empire in Asia and Africa. And this nationalist movement is nothing but the movement that promotes the interest on a particular nations. So W.C. Banerjee was the first Indian National Congress president. So the second question, the first president of the Indian National Congress of Independent India. So that is the Kripalini. So Kripalini is popularly known as the Acharya Kripalini and was an Indian politician and also noted on the presidency of the Indian Nationalist Congress and in the transfer of the power in 1947. The third question, the first president of India. It is Rajendra Prasad and he was the first president of India in office from 1950 to 1962, and he was an Indian politician leader and lawyer by the training. And fourth question, the first Chief Election Commission of India is the Sukumar Sen. He was the Indian civil servant who was the first Chief Election Commission of India, serving from 21st March 1950 to 19th December 1958. The fifth question, the first Vice President of India is the Sarvapalli Radhakrishnan. So let us know the role of this Vice President of India. So Vice President of India is the second highest constitutional office in India after the President. So Article it's 63 of Indian Constitution state that there shall be a Vice President of India, and the Vice President acts as a president in the absence of the president due to the death or the resignation or impeachment or other situation. So the first Vice President of India was the Sarvapalli Radhakrishnan. He was an Indian philosopher, academic, and statesman who served as the first Vice President of India in 1952 to 1962 and also the second President of India 1962 to 1967. The sixth question, first Prime Minister of India. It is Jawaharlal Nehru. So let us know the roles of the Prime Minister. Prime Minister is the leader of the executive of the government of India. Prime Minister is also the chief advisor of the President of India and the head of the Council of Ministers. Jawaharlal Nehru was the first Prime Minister of India as an independent nation in 1947 until his death in 1964. The seventh question, first Deputy Prime Minister of India. Deputy Prime Minister comes under it's a member of the Union Council of Minister. Union Council of Minister means they exercise the executive authority in the President of India. It consists of the senior minister called cabinet minister, junior minister. So here the first deputy prime minister of India is Vallabhbhai Patel, also known as the Sardar Patel, was an Indian politician. He served as the first deputy prime minister of India. He was an Indian barrister, a senior leader of Indian National Congress, and a founding father of Republic of India. Eighth question. The first Minister of Law and Justice. It's Bhimrao Ramji Ambedkar, also known as Dada Sahib Ambedkar, was an Indian jurist, economist, politician, and social reformer who inspired the Dalit Buddhist movement and campaigned against social discrimination towards the untouchables Dalits. Ninth question, the first leader of the opposition. So, what is the first leader of the opposition? The leader of opposition is nothing but it's a title traditionally held by the leader of the largest party not in government system of the parliamentary government, and it's seen as the alternative prime minister, premier for chief minister also to this. The first leader of the opposition was a A.K. Gopalan, was an Indian communist leader. The 10th question, first non-Congress prime minister to serve a full term. It's Atal Bihari Vajpayee. He was an Indian politician, statesman, and poet. He served 3 terms as a Prime Minister of India. A member of the Bharatiya Janata Party, he was the first Indian Prime Minister not of all the Indian National Congress Party to have served a full 5-year term in the office. 11th question, the first Prime Minister from South India. When you come across the South India, the first Prime Minister was Venkata Narasimha Rao, was an Indian lawyer and politician who served as the ninth Prime Minister of India from 1991 to 1996. 12th question, the first Viceroy of India. It's Lord Canning. In 1858, was an English statesman and Governor General of India during Indian Rebellion of 1857. 13th question, the first Governor General of India. Governor General was a representative of the monarch of the United Kingdom and after independence in 1947, the representative of Indian head of the state. An office was created in 1773 with the title Governor General. Here the first Governor General was Lord William Bentinck, was an in British soldier and statesman. He served as Governor General of India from 1828 to 1835. He has been credited for significant social and educational reforms in India, including abolishing sati. 14th question, first Governor General of Independent India. It is Lord Mountbatten, 1947. Here the difference is the independent India here before independence, which was in 1828 to 1835. 15th question. First Indian Governor General of Indian Union. It's C. Rajagopalachari, 1948. And the 16th question. The first Sikh Prime Minister. It's Manmohan Singh. 17th question. First Muslim President. It is Zakir Hussain. He was the first Muslim president. 18th question. The first Chief Justice of India. Chief Justice of India is the head of the Judiciary of India and the Supreme Court of India. Also heads their administrative function. The first Chief Justice of India was the Sir H. J. Kanya. He was the first Chief Justice of India. He died while serving in office in 1951. He was the first Chief Justice from 1950 to 1951. 19th question. The first Speaker of Lok Sabha. The Speaker of Lok Sabha is the presiding officer of the Lok Sabha, House of the People, the lower house of the Parliament of India. The Speaker is elected generally in the first meeting of the Lok Sabha following general elections. Serving for a term of 5 years, the Speaker chosen from sitting member of the Lok Sabha, House of the People, and is by convention or a member of the ruling party or alliance. So here the first Speaker of Lok Sabha was G.V. Malavankar. So the next remaining 5 questions. The 20th question, the first Home Minister of India, it is Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel. And 21st question, the first actor to become Chief Minister in India, it is M.G. Ramachandran, Tamil Nadu, for the Tamil Nadu state. 22nd question, first Indian Prime Minister to resign from office, it is Morarji Desai in 1979. 23rd question, first Prime Minister born after India's independence, it is Narendra Modi, born 17th September 1950. 24th question, the first Finance Minister of independent India, it is Shanmugam Shetty, and the first Chief of Defence Staff India. It is Bipin Rawat.